Hello guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ada beberapa video lah yang saya publish berkaitan Alternator. Sebab Alternator ni kalau kita ambil sekat skrat kan, dia punya knowledge pun sekat skrat. Dan elok saya akan buat full set supaya dia lebih padat dan bermanfaat. So insyaAllah kalau video ni dihasilkan memang complete set lah. Okay? Siap ada diagnosis. So yang hari ni memang saya akan cover untuk diagnosis charging system fault. Okay? Jika yang belum subscribe, mohon subscribe supaya anda tidak ketinggalan informasi yang terkini daripada saya. Okay, diagnosis charging system fault. Okay, as introduction, as with all system, the 6 stage of fault findings should be followed. Okay, first verify the fault. Second, collect further information. Evaluate the evidence. Carry out further tests in logical sequence. Rectify the problem. Check all systems. Okay, the procedure outlined in the next section is related primarily to stage 4 of the process. The table about the common symptoms of a charging malfunction. Okay, with the suggestion for possible fault. Okay. Okay, first the symptom is battery losses charge. Battery losses charge. Okay, the possible fault. Defective battery, slipping alternator drive belt, battery terminal loose or corrode. Alternator internal fault, maybe diode open circuit, brush worn or regulator fault. Open circuit in alternator wiring, either main supply, ignition or sensing wires if fit. Short circuit component causing battery drain even when all switches are off. High resistance in the main charging circuit. Okay, second symptom, charge warning lights stays on when engine is running. Okay, what the possible fault? First, slipping or broken alternator drive belt. Alternator internal fault. Okay, diode open circuit, brushes worn or regulator fault and others. Okay, loose or broken wiring connections. Okay, the third, charge warning light does not come on at any time. Okay, possible fault. Alternator internal fault, brush worn, open circuit or regulator fault. Blown warning light bulb, open circuit in warning light circuit. Figure alternator testing using the the testing procedure after connecting a voltmeter across the battery and emitter in series with the alternator output wires as shown in figure as I showed previously. Okay, according to this figure 6.27, the process of checking the charging system operation is as follows. Okay, first, hand and eye checks. Okay, using our eye, so we do the visual inspection. See the drive belt and other obvious faults. Belt at correct tension. All connections clean and tight. Secondly, check battery. Battery must be 70% charged. Okay, 70% charged. Okay, I will do the calculator. Let's say the 12 volt. We calculate 3 times to 0.7. It must be as low as 8.4. Okay, 8.4 volt. Okay, this the minimum. Okay, to cranking. Okay, measure supply voltage to alternator. Okay, measure supply voltage to alternator, battery volts. Okay, maximum output current and discharge battery slightly by leaving lights on for a few minutes. Leave lights on and start engine. Emitter should read within about 10% of rated maximum output. 5. Regulated voltage emitter reading 10 amp or less for 14.2 plus minus 0.2 volt. And lastly, circuit volt drop must be 0.5 volt maximum. If the alternator is found to be defective, then a quality replacement unit is the normal recommendation. Okay, there are figures 6.28 explain the procedure used by Bosch to ensure quality exchange units. Repairs are possible but only if the general state of the alternator is good. Let me see the alternator overhaul procedure. Okay, pulley examination of the running surface of the pulley for wear and dents. The second part is fan. Mostly replacement with new fan or sheet metal or plastic. Okay, fan mostly replacement with new fan or sheet metal or plastic. 3. Drive and shield. 100% testing of the roller bearing seat. Roller bearing seat. Okay, 4. Roller bearings. Okay, 100% replacement. Lubrication to original equipment specifications. Okay, this is the part we replace during the overhaul procedure. Okay, at the 5th, rotor. Okay, rotor testing to short circuit and insulation. Okay, and insulation. Turning down of slip rings or replacement with new part if less than minimum acceptable size. Okay, 6. Stator. 100% testing for short circuit and insulation. 7. Rectifier with diodes. Okay, we check rectifier with diodes. Okay, 100% testing of the diode in the forward and reverse directions. Replace where necessary. 8. Slip ring bearing shield. Okay, 100% testing of the roller bearing seat, replacement of all plastic bushing, splash protection. And lastly, electronic regulator. Functional testing of the hybrid regulator. Okay, 100% replacement of other regulator types. Replacement of carbon brush where less than the minimum acceptable size. Okay, so very briefly explanation about alternator overhaul procedure. Okay guys, thank you. I will stop here. We can see the next video. Thank you.